Welcome to One Training, where we provide health and fitness content to help you achieve your goals. Choose the fitness course professional athletes trust. Click the link in the comments to learn more.
Alrighty, so the pre-screening in action. Let's see how it looks. So, I am Jane, and I'm a 45-year new client, and I've just arrived here at Anytime Fitness, and I want to rip in to some training. So I've just arrived here, and I have met with Chris. So nice to meet you, Chris. I'm really excited to start training. So how can we get started? Let's what I got to do? Tell me.
Likewise, Jane, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in. Look, as much as I'd like to just, put a bit of a program together for you based on, some of the things you like, things that are going to help you get to, whatever goal it is you want to achieve. We do need to go through this pre-screening document. And it's not just a bit of an optional process, unfortunately. This is a legal requirement. And the main, two main reasons is to keep yourself safe. So obviously we don't want to put you through anything that would be dangerous and is going to be detrimental to your health or cause any harm. Okay, but also for myself and the sake of my business as well and the gym itself, we need to make sure that we're upholding our duty of care when we are writing programs for people, because again, we want to take care of each and every one of you, and we want to make sure that we get you to your goals safely and in one piece.
Yeah, good. Sounds good. What do we do next?
Okay, so look, I'm just going to start with a series of really simple questions, and again, these questions are going to help me identify if we need to, get you a referral and get some specialized help. Okay, there's only so much I can do, and again, my main area of expertise is exercise and fitness programming. Okay, so if there aren't any things here or conditions we identify, again, we want to make sure that we get you the right advice and therefore give you the best possible and most of all safest program we can. Okay, so all you have to do is answer yes or no to these questions. Really, really simple. So has a medical practitioner, any type of medical professional, ever told you you have a heart condition, or have you ever suffered a stroke?
No, the heart's good so far. That's a no.
Love that. Okay. Do you ever experience, so has this ever happened, unexplained pains or discomfort in your chest when you're resting or when you're doing some sort of physical activity or exercise?
No.
Good. Okay. So heart's definitely good. Love that. Do you ever feel faint, dizzy, or lose balance during physical activity or exercise?
No, all good.
Okay. Lovely. Have you had an asthma attack that required medical attention, so you've had to call an ambulance, okay, at any time over the last 12 months?
Yeah, actually, about 6 months ago, it was a really cold day, and it was actually a bit of smoke in the air, and I did have an asthma attack, and I need that medical attention.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's breathing wise. I do just want to rip in here, just do some weights though. So,
Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's go through the rest of the questions, and then we'll touch on, what do we do from here? Okay, obviously you've answered yes, and we do have to take a specific course of action here. So if we look at the last two questions, again, just to better be safe than sorry. So if you have type 1 or 2 diabetes, have you had any trouble controlling your blood sugar or glucose in the last 3 months?
no diabetes, all good.
Cool. And any other conditions that we haven't talked about that may require, that need special consideration for you to start exercising?
No, otherwise all good.
Okay, perfect. All right. So again, remember, this is a formality, and this is for your own benefit and myself. We do need to get a referral before we start exercising. Okay, but it doesn't mean we can't start planning as such. Okay, so you've answered yes. So we're going to go through a bit of a referral process later to put your information together and write a bit of a letter to. This could be to a doctor of your choice or someone you'd want us to refer you to, if that's okay. But are you okay with that process? And do you understand why we have to do that, Jane?
Yeah, I understand it's part of the process and part of the gym's requirements. That's how it is. So no dramas. But I've sort of come down here today, and I've sort of taken an hour off work. So I don't want to sort of just be phased out right now and told to go get a referral. Is there anything else I could do here today to make most of my time?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, we'll go through this whole document. There's more than just these questions, okay? And we can actually start working and sort of piecing together what you want to do, what I want to do, and I actually do need that information so that I can pass it on to the GP that we refer to. And basically, they're going to okay, the program we put together, and also, if it's not okay, they're going to give us some suggestions and some information as to what we should be doing with you, etc. Okay, so the only thing we can't start doing today is the actual ripping in and exercising, so to speak. Okay, does that make sense?
Yep, no, that's all good. Thanks for explaining. That's good.
Perfect. All right. So for the next question, again, we're just going to quickly touch on. So can you just let me know or fill me in on how many days a week you might be currently exercising? What sort of time would those sessions be, or the total sessions be? And if you had to, if you don't do or don't sort of measure your own exercise intensity, again, that's okay. What would you kind of guesstimate your sessions to be at?
So I've never been to a gym before, so I don't really do any sessions per se. If I had to put something down there, I do walk 3 times a week, so it would be sort of 3 in the light category, and each would be 90 minutes, probably half an hour each one, so probably 90 minutes total for the week.
Okay, perfect. So what this tells me now, again, if we're doing 90 minutes a week, okay, so because your exercise total time is less than 150, and again, these are the Global Health Organization's guidelines, okay, for the total amount of activity we should do per week. This then lets me know, if I scroll down to the next kind of page, and you'll notice there's a bit of a sort of rubric or document here. So what this tells me is that we are going to start aiming to exercise in this sort of level of intensity. So light to moderate means 40 to 70% heart rate max. Okay, and then we're going to aim to get your sessions to run anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes. Okay, so we could even break it up further and go, look, let's do 60 minutes at these lower intensities. So this could be what your some of your sessions might be like in the gym, okay, or even you might choose to kind of lengthen your walks at home, okay, and also, the harder intensities or higher intensities, which again might, even though it says moderate, doesn't mean it's going to be easy or a cruisy sort of effort. Again, we're going to try and aim for at least minimum 30, maybe maximum 60 at this sort of intensity. Okay, so you can already see how we're starting to piece together the type of sessions or what type of activity you might be doing when we are working out. Does that make sense?
Sounds good. Yep.
Beautiful.